All right. Furnace has been running for like 15 minutes. I've been sitting here waiting for it to shut off. So finally, I just poked my dog in the eye. So today, the original plan, I was actually going to go trailing because a friend contacted me last night and wondering if we should risk it and maybe go out and meet up at a park and stay 10 feet away. I'm like, people out there with cameras and shit, and it's like, oh, social gathering because Calgary's still in the hardcore lockdown. So that's not happening today. And I was going to take out Relic. But I'll cover something else real quick because we're going to get on Baby Digger today. But just to go over something else real quick. Quack RC, I never even looked at the guy's real name. I'm not sure what it is. But Quack RC asked if it was cool if he could make one of these because I found an RC Baby Digger that was a piece of crap RC. And I just wanted it for the body anyways. I put it on here and I called it Baby Digger. And it's a fantastic little truck. Everybody likes it. But yeah, I don't own any rights to nothing about anything, right? So yeah, if any of you guys are out there and you want to build something like Digger and even call it Baby Digger, you can call it whatever you want, right? You can call it Mini Me or whatever. And again, I'll show again, there's the rear bumper mod because I think that's the nicest part about it. You ditch the entire bumper part, then just take, that swivel part. I just used a chunk of wire to go through there. That's all you guys need to do for that. Then at the front, I got magnets glued there and there and just screws up into there. I zipped off the top part to try and lose a little bit more weight. That's the basics of it. Anyways, yeah, build away. And the main reason I say this, I'm honored if anybody copies anything I do because that means I inspired somebody, right? So this is Relic. Relic was built by a friend named Brian who's no longer with us. And Relic's getting up there actually, probably a solid 8 or 9 years old for this guy. But I was going to run him today. But after Relic came out, look how many trucks there are out there now that look like this. Relic's like the OG. He is awesome. I can't wait to get it out. Now that I'm holding him in my hand again, I'm like, yeah, I really got to get out trailing because it's been a while. I have so many trail trucks. I should probably get rid of some. I've been thinking about it a lot. Narrowing it down to like the 7 of them for like 1 day a week because I have, I think, 13 or 15 trail trucks. Way too many. I don't drive them enough. Anyways, hi Molly. We're going to get to Digger today. So let's get rid of Relic. So what we're going to try and do today is I want to get rid of the lack of steering because the last time you saw me out at Medics, now the lack of steering didn't inquire me to losing. It was the amount of money you paid me. No, I'm kidding. Oh, where was I going? All right. Train of thought, all that shit. So yeah, this lack of steering wasn't the reason I lost. He just had a really great run. I think I ran 3.5 minutes and he ran 3 something. He beat me by 15 or 20 seconds anyways, but I repeatedly try hill climbs. It sounds like I'm making excuses now, doesn't it? But I try to do the thing where you try an obstacle at least 3 times before resetting the truck, mostly. So I try and give you guys a show. But anyways, I lost. But it didn't have to do with the steering. But I'm going to try and tackle that today. So it does have a servo saver on it. So what I'm hoping I can do is put power to it, hold the tires, turn the steering, and get a glob of the good old Gorilla Glue in there because I don't want to change out the servo. I don't have actually any horns at all. I don't think spare horns for micros at all. Stop it. Just put her nose in my pocket. Like there's nothing in there. There, she laid down. Okay. Is there a better way to do that? Probably not. All right, let's just go ahead and try it. Oh yeah, it's crazy windy. That's why I didn't go out. I just heard the wind through the chimney of the furnace. It's crazy windy out today. It says 50 to 65 km/h winds with 100 km/h gusts. Like there's a pool, the kiddie pool beside my house. It's rattling against the house. I could hear the chimney going, the flap in the bathroom's going. Yeah, it's friggin' windy. That's why I didn't go out because I hate the wind. And it's winter. Winter and the wind sucks. So yeah, so we'll crack on Baby Digger today. Right. So I don't know. Should you guys watch me do this? I guess so. So power on the remote. Power on the unit. So it steers fine on its own. I'm just going to grab a hold of it here. Let's see. Hopefully you guys can see in there. Now you see that part, how it opens up like a clam there? I'm going to say clam, but who knows what you actually call it. Geez, I hope you guys can see. Let me get some more light. Try and do an actual proper instructional video for you guys for once. Because I'm so professional. And you see how that gap opens up in there? So what I'm going to try and do with that gap, I probably can't film it as I do it, but what I'm going to do is, again, do what I just did. Maybe even hold on to the servo itself with my fingers. I got to crank the steering over. Or do I? No, I can just grab it like that. Yeah, maybe this will work. Okay, yeah. I think I might be able to do this with you guys watching. It says to shake before you use it. Again, my professionalism is off the scale. That's good water. Hole is open. I don't need a glob of it, right? I just need a wee little bit of it. And let's use a toolbox. Dabby dabby. So I'm going to put a little dab right there. It's a gel, this one that I use. I'm going to put a little bit on the end of the tool. And I crack this open. Get a little bit right there in the hole. I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to need a little more. Does this work? Probably not using my left hand. Oh, yeah, I got a glob. Itty bitty glob. Can you see that? Can you see the little glob? I don't know how much to put in. It shouldn't take much to stop a servo saver from working, I'm thinking. Ooh, my finger almost stuck to it. Well, so I'm going to give that a minute. Kill the power. Kill the remote. Do-do-do-do. So I'm going to give that a second to dry up. It won't take long. I think it's like a 30-second thing. Okay, so while that dries up, I got the big red table out, as you can see, so it kind of covers a bit of the course. I actually have to put the table away, clean up the course a bit, set up a quick course. It'll be real quick. And then we'll see if my theory worked. If not, got to get a horn. What's up, dog? Don't forget the up, dog. What's up, dog? What's up with you? Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is going to go well, but the worst that can happen, I guess, is that the servo saver's there for a reason, and I break the gears inside the servo. Not the end of the world. I do have a good hitech that's on the Trekker that I don't drive anymore, so that'll get used if I don't. So I didn't set up any cones. I thought, screw it. I should be able to find tough places to put the truck. I'm just going to pay attention to the steering, and before, I knew when I wasn't getting full throw, so now all the stress is going to hopefully be on the servo, and that Gorilla Glue holds. I don't know if I put in enough. It should be dry enough. It's been on there for a couple minutes. It's not one of those 20-minute drying times. I'm sure it's like a 20 or 30-second drying time. So this should be good. Let's go. Meant to do that. This is always a good corner here. Yeah, it had no issues there turning me into that rock. Nice. Seems good there. Almost gotcha. I'm probably not talking enough. But so far so good. Everywhere I've parked the truck and whoa. I removed the drag brake, so it kind of rolled away on me a bit there. And you guys are wondering, how do you remove the drag brake? Just pull the plug. There's a plug in there that changes the amount of drag brake, I think, or something like that. I just removed it. Oh, right there. And that's it, it's over. I guess my predictions were correct. Well, not that I had a prediction, but the worst that could happen happened. The servo saver was there for a reason. She's heavy, but I'll do it on the next video. But that's it for this guy. Look at this. Oh, it'll still turn on the plastic because that's like slippery whiteboard that I'm parked on right now. But oh, what the hell? Now it seems to be okay. Back to the course. Oh, I wonder what happened. Well, I don't know what happened a moment ago. I don't know if you guys heard it. I didn't hear a click or nothing. I just heard whining and buzzing. So there it is again. I wonder if it actually has a brownout moment. I think I did kill it and I just got lucky for a couple minutes. Well, I can honestly tell you guys I don't know what's going on. Seems to get all stressed out on the rocks. So I can't say for sure, but oops. It doesn't feel like a gear is broken. Like I'm giving that everything it's got. And it's definitely trying to turn the wheels. And I don't feel a gear skip in any way, shape, or form. Like it's moving the truck, and that's a heavy truck. But that whining and crying. Yeah, I took my toque off because it's a little warm in here right now. That whining and crying it was doing on the course, like it seems okay. So I'm wondering if it gets under duress and it just browns out. Maybe, geez, I wouldn't need a tiny itty bitty BEC, would I? Because I've never seen the browning out unless you put too strong of a servo into a trail truck. And then, yeah, everything kind of glitches out for a couple seconds and locks up and then comes back again. So I'm curious if that's what's happening now. So, everyone's got an opinion? Lay it on me. What do you guys think? Is that what's happening? Am I browning out? Do I need a better ESC? Better servo? Or a BEC? Or am I completely wrong and it's not browning out at all? The glue worked on the servo saver. The servo still has enough power to turn that truck, and there's a lot of weight up front. I'm trying to remember how much I added in total. It's got to be close to 50 grams in the front alone because there's quarter ounce. There's a half ounce on top of the servo alone. That's what, 14 or 14 and a half grams or something like that? And then, man, it's tough to say how much I got in each wheel. I'm betting another 7 to 10. So say 15, maybe even 20 grams, plus plus I do have the brass knuckles in there. There's a lot of weight in this truck. So it's impressive that the servo takes that much. But the Gorilla Glue worked. It didn't bust a gear, but it could be stressing out because it doesn't have enough juice. So what do you guys, yeah, tell me what you guys think. BEC or new servo? Let the comments begin. Thanks for watching.